We're here today testing out my new Bayou Classic burner. It's one of these high pressure ones that supposedly heats up to like 185,000 BTUs. I'm doing the initial burn here today because I'm hearing that you have to burn off that initial paint layer that's right above the burner, and it gives off a really toxic smell while the paint is burning. So I'm doing that. Supposedly you have to let it run for about 20 minutes in order for that stuff to burn off. You can hear it's got quite a jet sound, not overly loud, but loud enough to you can hear it from a ways away. It's got a nice blue flame, and it's only orange where it's burning the paint off the grill right now. We're going to let this run for a little while and see what happens. I want to see how much of that black paint is going to burn off. And then it'll have to cool down for a while. So we'll come back in a little bit. Okay, the flame's been going for about 10 minutes now. And as you can see in the middle, that black paint is burning off pretty bad. And it's turning white. And I think it's flaky and getting real ashy. So that's really the ash from the black paint. And so it's going pretty good right now. But I just want to make sure that I can burn off as much as I can during this first burn and making sure it's going to work properly. There's this little adjustment here you can adjust with a screwdriver to see how much air it's going to intake and what the flame is going to look like. Right now the flame is pretty much blue. I don't know if you can see it in this video, but there's a nice blue flame coming out of there. I can feel the heat from about 3 feet away. Every so often the wind blows it over here. But I think that's going to have plenty of energy here to get a 15-gallon bucket of water cooking pretty good. Okay, it's been just about 20 minutes since I turned on the burner for the first time. You can see quite a bit of the black paint is burned away, leaving a white ash on top there. Still some of it flaking away. I imagine once we get a brew pot on top of here that even more of this black paint's going to peel off. But I wanted to get the initial stuff off first before I ever tried brewing. So the next step will be the brewing. I'm now going to turn it off. So we have a little needle adjustment here, and we also have the main one. I'm going to turn the main one off first, so I'm going to turn this to closed. Here the flame went out. Now I'm going to turn this needle valve all the way to the closed position. I imagine this is really hot. Get my screwdriver out here. You can see some of this flaked paint has really come off quite easily. So if you ever get one of these burners, I highly suggest that you break it in first before you put a brew pot on top. Otherwise you're going to get some really bad fumes coming up and possibly getting some of this paint ash inside your beer water, and you don't want that. Alright, so far I'm pleased with it. And again, this is the Bayou Classic SP10 high pressure burner.